Okay, so before the sun goes down, I thought I'd do a quick video on 4 months full-time in the van, and probably close to 5 months in the van in total, because I stayed in the van for about a month before I fully moved out of the house. And you can see the ocean there behind me, and I will I'll show you where I'm at. Okay, so there's some mangroves, and here you've got Redland Bay, which I've been to before. It's quite a nice place. Very few people come here during the day. You get people come and park, but as you can see, there's no one here. There's some houses there, and my van where I parked. So this is where I've been today. And you can see that it's very relaxing place to spend your day, which is something I wouldn't normally be doing if I lived in a house. So anyway, I might just take a seat on one of these rocks and talk about 4 months full time. So I don't really have anything majorly new to add. I've gotten into a routine, and over the last probably week and a half I've started to do martial arts lessons in the evening. So I've been doing Wing Chun, and I've just started to get into Aikido as well, Yoshinkan Aikido, which is the Aikido that the Tokyo Right Police use, and also the Metropolitan Police train in it as well. So that gives me things to do in the evening. So after work, I'm not just sitting in the van on the computer. I'm out doing recreational activities, which is quite fun. So I've done Wing Chun on and off since 2008, and Aikido is something that I'm brand new at. It's something that I thought would be pretty cool because I do security work, and when you get better at Aikido, there's lots of locks and restraints and controlling techniques that you can use with that. And with the Wing Chun, I've also been looking at the China side of it. So the trainer there, I've been doing some lessons in I guess more realistic applications of China, which means control and seize control. So China means seizing control. So it's an aspect of Wing Chun that you can use, which is, I guess, less lethal. Something that you could apply in a security type situation. Anyway, that's just a little tidbit about what I've been up to and starting to do in the evenings after work, which I think is pretty good. And also some days during the day when there's classes, I'll go to classes during the day. As for van life, still yet to be moved on from any of the places that I'm staying. I've never had that knock on the door. And I'm getting out in nature, even though I'm in sort of the wider Brisbane area and I haven't gone out to national parks. Look at where I'm at. Like, it's a really, really nice place, and it's maybe a half-hour drive from where I generally stay, so it's not too bad at all, really. This is a kind of backyard that you can have when you're in a van. I haven't really tried to find any places near Redland Bay to stay. Maybe tonight I'll have a look rather than driving back to Brisbane. Depending on how I feel, I might pull up Google Maps and see if I can find somewhere appropriate to stay nearby and come back here tomorrow. I haven't fully decided yet, but that's the thing. When you're in a van, you're not stuck to one place, and you can go to places like this if you choose to. It's really up to you. If you're watching videos on van life, then I would say that you have very little to lose. The worst thing that's likely to happen is you'll go back to living in a house like you did before. And so So if you're curious, if you're interested, I'd say, hey, why not give it a go? There's plenty of videos on YouTube of people explaining how they went about it and different aspects of it. I did have some electrical issues with the van, which I did in another video. One of the wires went loose in my solar controller and heated up and started smoldering, and I had to rewire that up. I've got a video on that if you're interested, but it's been maybe a week since I did those repairs and I haven't had any issues since. But I really think that's about it. I've been a bit lazy the last week with my coursework, so I haven't really done much there. But again, I'm still enjoying it. I'm still going to nice places like this that I wouldn't normally go to, and I'm getting into the martial arts again, which is something that I enjoy doing. And it really makes sense if you're in a van rather than being just sitting in the van at night in like one of the places off the side of the road, like parks and stuff. Like I showed in another video, place I hang out after work, I think was the video title. Going to martial arts kills a good hour and a half to 2 hours, depending on how far I have to travel. And I think other people in van life do similar things. Like I know there's people that Hobo Ali was doing rock climbing and things like that. So yeah, you can find recreational activities that you may get lazy with. If you're just living in a house, it's pretty comfortable just to go home rather than go do the activity. So I guess there's that extra motivation there to continue doing the training or the activity, depending on what the case may be. So yeah, if you are interested in this lifestyle, I'd say go for it. There's very little downside, and like I said, the worst thing that's likely to happen is you just move back into a house, so it's not that big of a deal. So yeah, if you like this video, obviously like, comment, subscribe, all that kind of good stuff, and yeah, I'll see you in the next video.